Good afternoon. This is All India Radio and I am Sanjay Mattu with the Midday News. The headlines. Elaborate security arrangements in place for fourth phase of Lok Sabha elections tomorrow. Campaigning on in full swing for the remaining three phases. Cyclone Fani gains more steam, set to become severe cyclonic storm by this afternoon. Sri Lanka Prime Minister Ranil Wickremsinghe says security situation in the country improving after suicide attacks on last Sunday. In IPL Cricket, Delhi Capitals to face Royal Challengers Bangalore and Kolkata Knight Riders to take on Mumbai Indians today. Elaborate arrangements are being made for the smooth conduct of the fourth phase of Lok Sabha elections tomorrow. 71 parliamentary constituencies spread over 9 states and Kulgam district of Anantnag Lok Sabha seat in Jammu and Kashmir will go to the polls in this phase. Voting will be held for 17 parliamentary seats in Maharashtra, 13 each in Rajasthan and Uttar Pradesh, 8 in West Bengal, 6 each in Madhya Pradesh and Odisha, 5 in Bihar and 3 in Jharkhand in this phase. The prominent candidates in the fray include Union Ministers Giriraj Singh, S.S. Ahluwalia, Babul Supriyo, Gajendra Singh Shekhawat, P.P. Chaudhary, Dr. Subhash Bhamre and Sudarshan Bhagat. Samajwadi Party President Akhilesh Yadav's wife Dimple Yadav, film actor Urmila Matondkar, BJP Bihar Unit Chief Nityanand Roy, RLSP Chief Upendra Kushwaha and former JNU student leader Kanhaiya Kumar. Polling will also be held for the remaining 42 assembly seats in Odisha tomorrow, besides by-elections to Chhindwara assembly seat in Madhya Pradesh, Nighasan in Uttar Pradesh and Krishnaganj in West Bengal. Repolling will also take place at 3 booths in Raiganj parliamentary constituency tomorrow. Polling was held in Raiganj in the second phase of Lok Sabha polls on the 18th of this month. In Maharashtra, the 17 constituencies going to the polls include all the 6 seats from Mumbai. More from our correspondent.
Mumbai and its suburbs will have 40 polling booths with all women staff, a first type step by the Election Commission to create awareness about women empowerment. While 26 of these booths will be in the suburbs, the rest are in the island city. Each booth will have a team of around 6 women to operate it. This is a unique idea that the district collector will be implementing. Each woman voters who come to this booth will get a pack of sanitary napkins. The district administration has purchased 16,000 sanitary napkin packs for the purpose. Pooja Pal, AIR News, Mumbai.
In Rajasthan, 13 parliamentary constituencies are going to the polls in this phase. Polling will take place from 7 a.m. to 6 in the evening. Here's a report by our correspondent.
The election department has completed all preparations for free, fair and peaceful polling. Polling parties have left for polling booths. A total of 69,000 police personnel have been deployed for security arrangements for the first phase of the election in the state. In order to keep close watch on the interstate border, joint surveillance is being carried out with the police of respective states. Jitendra Dwivedi, AIR News, Jaipur.
In Madhya Pradesh, election officials informed that facilities such as ramps, drinking water, medical kits, toilets, shades in polling booths, infant homes for children accompanying voters and transportation for the disabled will be available at all polling booths. More from our correspondent.
Arrangements of air ambulance and 2 helicopters has been made by the Election Commission to provide prompt medical facility and safe exit for election staff. Air ambulance will be available in Jabalpur during the first phase of the voting. Monitoring and webcasting of 1,354 polling booths will be done by CCTV cameras in all 6 parliamentary constituencies. More than 28,000 ballot units, 18,000 control units and 19,000 VVPAT will be used in the voting in Madhya Pradesh. There are 108 candidates in the fray whose political fate will be decided tomorrow by more than 1 crore 8 lakh voters. Sanjeev Sharma, AIR News, Bhopal.
In Bihar, polling will take place in Darbhanga, Ujiarpur, Samastipur, Begusarai and Munger. Our correspondent reports that 66 candidates, including 3 women, are in the fray. 21 independent candidates are also contesting. In Uttar Pradesh, all preparations are in place for polling in 13 constituencies under the fourth phase. A report.
Inter-state and inter-district boundaries have been sealed for free and fair election, and checking by security forces is being conducted at every nook and corner. There are 152 candidates in this phase. Highest 15 candidates are pitted in Khiri and lowest 5 in Jalon constituency. There seems direct fight between Samajwadi Party's Dimple Yadav and BJP Subrat Pathak in Kannauj constituency, where Congress has not pitted its candidates. There are 10 candidates, including 3 women in fray here. MS Yadav, Area News from Kannauj.
In Jammu and Kashmir, over 3.45 lakh voters are going to exercise their franchise in Kulgam district. The district is spread over 4 assembly segments comprising Noorabad, Kulgam, Home Shali Bagh and Devsar. Voting will start at 7 a.m. and end at 4 p.m. Prominent candidates include PDP President Mehbooba Mufti, State Congress President G.A. Mir and Hasnain Masoodi of the National Conference. Electioneering is gaining momentum for the remaining 3 phases of the Lok Sabha polls. Top leaders of various political parties are addressing rallies across the country. BJP President Amit Shah today accused the Congress-led opposition alliance of doing vote bank politics on the issue of national security. He was addressing an election rally at Sitamarhi in Bihar. Mr. Shah said the Narendra Modi government has worked for the eradication of poverty. He said it has implemented Ujjwala, Ayushman Bharat and Saubhagya schemes to benefit the poor and marginalized sections of society. The BJP president will address public meetings at Sitamarhi and Saran in Bihar and at Barabanki and Mohanlalganj in Uttar Pradesh later in the day. Congress General Secretary Priyanka Gandhi will address a rally at Bahraich and will hold a roadshow at Dhaurhara in Uttar Pradesh today. BSP Chief Mayawati will address rallies at Alwar and Bharatpur in Rajasthan. The BJP and the Congress have named their candidates for the May 19 by-elections to Chincholi and Kundgol assembly seats in Karnataka. The BJP has decided to field Dr. Umesh Jadhav's son, Avinash Jadhav from Chincholi, and Chikkanagowda Patil from Kundgol. The Congress has pitted Subhash Rathod from Chincholi and Kusumavati Shivalli from Kundgol. In Bihar, Congress leader Shakil Ahmed's membership has been terminated due to his anti-party activities. Talking to reporters in Patna, Congress spokesperson Premchand Mishra said, after filing his nomination as an independent candidate from Madhubani constituency, Shakil Ahmed has indulged in anti-party activity. Mr. Mishra said the Congress has given its full support to the Grand Alliance candidate Badri Purve for the Madhubani constituency. The Congress today accused the NDA government of not disclosing the names of bank loan defaulters during the last 5 years. It also demanded that the RBI disclose the names of the defaulters immediately. Talking to reporters in New Delhi, senior Congress leader Abhishek Manu Singhvi alleged that the number of non-performing assets has increased 5 times during the NDA rule between March 2014 and March 2018. This is All India Radio giving you the news. For quick news updates round the clock, follow us on Twitter @AIR News Alerts.
News Services Division of All India Radio is broadcasting a special live program, Janadesh 2019, on the developments related to the General Elections 2019.
Tune in to the FM Gold channel of AIR from 4:05 p.m. to 4:30 p.m. every day till the announcement of results to listen to this special program. In Jammu and Kashmir, 2 terrorists suspected to be involved in the attack on a police post in Channapora area of Srinagar have been arrested. A policeman was critically injured in the attack on Friday. He's undergoing treatment at a hospital in Srinagar. Security sources said both the terrorists are residents of Vathura area of Badgam district. Some arms and ammunition were recovered from their possession. 137 flights of Air India will be running behind schedule today due to the ripple effect of the shutdown of its software yesterday. The airline said the average duration of delay on the flights would be around 3 hours 15 minutes. Yesterday, thousands of passengers had a harrowing time at airports across the world as Air India's passenger service system software did not function from 3:30 a.m. to 8:45 a.m. due to a technical glitch. As a result, 149 flights were delayed. Cyclone Fani is set to gain more steam and become a severe cyclonic storm this afternoon. It's currently in the southeast Bay of Bengal. The cyclone is moving in a northwest direction. The Met Department has said it will travel in the same direction till Tuesday, after which it will recurve to proceed in the northeast direction. Weather experts say prevailing heat conditions are favorable for Cyclone Fani to intensify further into a very severe cyclonic storm by tomorrow. The sea conditions would be ranging from very rough to phenomenal, as categorized by the Met Department. Fishermen have been asked not to venture into the sea. More from our correspondent.
Weather experts have pointed out that most of the cyclones formed in April month in the past have taken a recurve to eventually move towards Myanmar coast. They say this time again it is going to be most probably a repeat of the same, as seen in the forecast track released by India Meteorology Department. However, weather officials do not totally rule out the possibility of it coming close to the shores, saying it is still far off from the coast and drift in its path, if any, could alter the course. People, however, are looking for rain, as it remains to be seen if Cyclone Fani would play truant or bring some showers. Jai Singh, AR News, Chennai.
Odisha continues to sizzle as the mercury soared past 40 degrees Celsius at 14 places yesterday. Titlagarh was the hottest place in the state, with the temperature soaring up to 45 degrees Celsius. In Telangana, the northern parts of the state are likely to experience heatwave conditions for the next few days. According to the Met Department, temperatures are rising due to the winds blowing from the northwesterly and northerly direction. The highest maximum temperature in the last 24 hours was 44.7 degrees Celsius, which was recorded at Nizamabad. In Gujarat, temperatures soared in many parts of the state. The heatwave conditions are likely to prevail in North and South Gujarat as well as Saurashtra-Kutch regions till Monday. Surendranagar was the hottest city yesterday with a maximum temperature of 45 degrees Celsius. Sri Lankan Prime Minister Ranil Wickremsinghe has said the security situation in the country is improving after the suicide attacks last Sunday. He said security forces are taking action as more information is being gathered on terrorist groups active in the island nation. In an exclusive interview to All India Radio News in Colombo, Mr. Wickremsinghe said new evidence is being dug up every day, and foreign investigative agencies are helping the government to dig up foreign links of terrorist groups. Mr. Wickremsinghe accepted that though tourism in the country has been affected in the wake of the attacks, the losses are not huge and they expect the tourists to be back after August. In the United States, a woman was killed and 3 others injured after a gunman opened fire at a synagogue in California. The gunman was arrested after the attack in the town of Poway. According to reports, the synagogue had been hosting a Passover celebration when the gunman burst in. The shooting came exactly 6 months after a white supremacist shot dead 11 people at Pittsburgh's Tree of Life synagogue. In Spain, polling is being held today in the country's general election in 4 years. Prime Minister Pedro Sánchez of the centre-left Socialist Workers' Party of Spain called snap polls after his government failed to pass a budget in February. The vote is marked by the rise of the far-right movement Vox, which opposes multiculturalism and threatens to end self-rule for regions like Catalonia. Emotive issues dominated a highly polarized election campaign, particularly the future of Catalonia. In IPL Cricket, Delhi Capitals will face Royal Challengers Bangalore at Firozshah Kotla ground in the national capital today. The match will start at 4 p.m. While Delhi Capitals, who are placed third on the 8-team table, will seal a playoff spot if they win today, Bangalore need a win to keep alive their outside chances of making the last 4. Despite having won 3 matches on the bounce, Bangalore are still rooted at the last spot on the points table. In another match, Kolkata Knight Riders will play Mumbai Indians at Kolkata at 8 in the evening. And now, before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. Elaborate security arrangements in place for 4th phase of Lok Sabha elections tomorrow. Campaigning on in full swing for the remaining 3 phases. Cyclone Fani gains more steam, set to become severe cyclonic storm by this afternoon. Sri Lankan Prime Minister Ranil Wickremsinghe says security situation in the country improving after suicide attacks on last Sunday. In IPL Cricket, Delhi Capitals to face Royal Challengers Bangalore and Kolkata Knight Riders to take on Mumbai Indians today. And for details of these stories and more, log on to our website www.newsonair.nic.in. And with that, we end the midday news.